This is an ordinary egg tray. These trays are used for transporting chicken eggs, and they are also used for keeping and breeding cockroaches. These trays are mainly made of recycled cardboard and various types of paper, which allows them to absorb excess moisture well, and the depressions in the tray serve as excellent shelters for cockroaches. Cockroaches are kept as feeder insects to feed your predatory pets, such as lizards, frogs, or other insectivores. This is what a typical container for keeping feeder cockroaches looks like. It contains many egg trays and food in the form of vegetable pieces. Turkmen cockroaches are best suited for this purpose. They are easy to care for, and even if a few escape in your home, they will not be able to reproduce, unlike their relative, the German cockroach. Turkmen cockroaches cannot climb glass, which is a huge plus for keeping them. The ideal temperature range for reproduction is 27–30 degrees Celsius. If your home does not get this warm, escaped cockroaches simply won't be able to reproduce. Today, we will make an unusual terrarium for cockroaches. For this, I printed several sketches on paper, with which you can model different houses and even a real bridge. Such drawings can be found online under the name 3D Penthouse Model, and their size can be adjusted to an A4 sheet for your future terrarium. We cut out the printed houses. For this, we will need a scalpel for precise paperwork. Thanks to this simple method, all the necessary dimensions can be transferred to a sheet of foam plastic, from which we will create the houses. By aligning two paper parts of the house, you can already see the future outlines of our buildings. For this project, we will use a hypoallergenic sheet of foam PVC plastic 3 mm thick. This material is convenient because it is easy to cut, and you can glue anything out of it. We attach the paper templates to the plastic and mark them with a pencil. Then we measure all the marks and clone them across the entire plastic sheet. To create an entire village, we will need many houses. Now we need to cut all this out with a scalpel. If you are a beginner builder, you should know that each house requires at least 4 walls and 2 parts to make a roof. Thus, each house will consist of at least 6 parts. Done! This is the number of parts I have. We check the cut parts for fit. Now all these parts need to be glued together to form the outline of the house. First, I cut out a door in one of the parts. We glue the cutout door to the wall of the house to create the effect of an open door. I almost forgot. For better adhesion, the edges of each part need to be sanded. Now we can glue. Thanks to these simple examples, we get a neat little house. To give it more realism, you can make a window frame and even a tiny door handle. The finished window is glued to any of the walls of the house. And finally, the first house is almost ready. Now it needs to be painted. Acrylic paint of any color will work for painting. For greater realism, paint the center of the window frame lemon yellow. Don't worry if you touch the outer frame while doing such fine work. Once the paint dries, you can repaint the outer frame white. And we repeat everything you saw a few more times for the other houses. I tried to make each house unique, and some of the houses even have a mini balcony. For our project, just the houses will not be enough, so I will create a bridge that will lead to the other side of the shore. You will find out why a second shore is needed in such a lively diorama a little later. To create the bridge, draw strips half a centimeter wide and at least 30 centimeters long on a sheet of plastic. Draw and cut out the base of the bridge, which will serve as the roadway. The approximate thickness is about 5 centimeters, and glue all the parts into one single structure as shown in the video. With this solution, I strengthened the base of the bridge so that it would not sag under its own weight. And again, we cut a lot of plastic strips. These strips make excellent posts, which will be installed vertically. And here is the finished bridge. Now it needs to be painted. While the bridge dries, place 2 red bricks in a large aquarium. And place the bridge on the bricks to correctly calculate the distance between them. Add partitions made of the same PVC plastic. Now, fill the sides of the aquarium with nutrient-rich soil. And fill the space in the center of the aquarium with small white pebbles. Finally, we place the bridge, and something is coming together. Cut out these depressions from the egg trays and place them inside each house so that the cockroaches can comfortably cling to them with their legs and absorb excess moisture. We place the houses only on one shore, creating a mini village. From this village, the bridge will lead to a more natural corner, where we will plant what you request in the comments under this video. The main thing is that the vegetation fits on the second shore and is suitable as food for the cockroaches. Now it's time to populate our village inhabitants. For me, this was an exciting process, as I worked on creating this village for many hours over several days. I was curious to see if the cockroaches would like this village. Judging by the cockroaches peeking out of their new homes, I think the project can be called a success. What do you think? Be sure to write in the comments how you like this village, what you would like to improve. And this cockroach seems to be showing some joy. A little later, I met a real couple on the bridge, and the village came to life. Those who didn't have enough houses found themselves apartment buildings in the form of 2 bricks. The idea is that this is the bed of a dried-up river. Be sure to write in the comments how we can improve or refine this village. That's all for now. Bye, everyone.